Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma stated that 400 kilometers of Meghalaya's 440-kilometer international border has been fenced. The remaining 40 kilometers is held up by local concerns over land use and administrative delays. Only 4 to 5 kilometers face serious objections. With most socio-political issues resolved, the government has briefed the Ministry of Home Affairs and expects rapid progress where public consent is in place.
So there is about 440 kilometers, 44 kilometers of border. We have fenced close to about 400 kilometers. So about 40 kilometers plus minus is left. I could be wrong, but 10-15%. But close to about 40 kilometers is left. So 80%, 90% of the border is already fenced. But 40 is enough for somebody to cause damage if they want to. We have problem there because at multiple fronts, local people are having some concerns. There are certain amendments they are requiring or asking, which is not possible because it's a national policy. So the government of India cannot do that. In some areas, there was some discussions that were held at the Deputy Commissioner level to resolve the issues. There were some issues about certain land being used for some other purposes, agriculture, this and that. So like that, for the last many months and in fact many years, we've been engaging with the grassroots people, and I had taken a review of this about a month and a half back, and I could see in that review also that out of the 40 kilometers, hardly about 4 to 5 kilometers is where we're having now, very detailed problems, and still people are not fully on board, but we are still working on them. And I've informed this, in fact, to MHA and to HM also. And I expect that the work for these areas, where at least the public has now given consent, will start on a war footing. Because, there's all the contract, who's a contractor, this and that, all this normal administrative issues are there. So the social political issues are now resolved in that 40 kilometers, most of it. But now the administrative process and procedure is required. So I'm hopeful that we should be able to resolve it very soon.